Thanks for watching with us this morning. Now, as you know, one of the best things about coming to EAA is hearing all the stories.
I remember in my Cessna, turbulent flight to Appleton. No, that's not
You're
it.
full of them, aren't you?
All
All right. Now, our Emily Byer joins us live from the grounds this morning with more on a nonprofit that's making a difference. Em?
Hey, you guys, they're called Samaritan Aviation. They got started in 2000, and they have one goal, and that is to save lives. And that takes Mark Palm and his team more than 8,000 miles away from EAA AirVenture. Here's their story.
If we're not there, they can't get to the only hospital.
Samaritan Aviation provides emergency taxi for the people in remote Papua New Guinea. They've flown more than 1,100 patients to hospitals and have delivered more than 180,000 pounds of medical supplies in the last 10 years.
And these are places it takes, before we arrived, it took 3 to 6 months to get medical supplies.
Mark was inspired by the idea at a young age.
My grandfather was a World War II pilot, and my uncles flew. My dad was a minister. And so as a high schooler, he ran a homeless mission, and we would feed the homeless in Santa Cruz. And this idea of giving food and a coat and just showing love to people, you know, and looking around, seeing needs and doing something about it. And having an experience where I just felt God speak to me and say, you know what, Mark, I want you to use your passion for people and aviation to share my love in a remote part of the world. And as a 16-year-old, that moment completely changed my life.
And they hope to inspire others. Here at EAA AirVenture, Samaritan Aviation is showcasing its new 1976 Cessna. The nonprofit now operating with 3 seaplanes in their fleet, continuing their important work that's ever-changing.
Polio just came back this year to Papua New Guinea. It's been 18 years since they had a known case, and so this year alone, we've already done 65 flights just for polio vaccine outreach as they're working to try to vaccinate the entire country. It's the second largest island in the world. There's 8 million people that live on just the Papua New Guinea side, and a fifth of the world's languages are spoken there. So you have a very diverse culture. Mark
says it's a humbling experience, giving him memories he'll never forget, especially his first ever trip on Good Friday of 2010.
Land on the side of the river, they bring this mother to us. She's unconscious at this time. Load her in and back through the rain and the clouds back to Wewak. And land, they rush her into emergency surgery. And I came in the next day with my wife and our 3 kids. And I'll never forget walking in there and seeing this lady holding her baby. And just realizing that we had saved 2 lives.
Yes, they did. You guys, their story so powerful there. And Mark actually shared with me that mother had named her son after Mark. And that was 9 years ago. So you can just see the impact that they had, that organization that they had on that family. So again, just amazing stories that you learn out here at EAA AirVenture. You can check them out. They're here through the end of today. They are at the seaplane base. You can check them out there. You guys, it's absolutely incredible being out here. There are planes taking off left and right. It's so much fun.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Emily. We've been hearing them. They're zooming left and right. We saw some cool ones. One came really close to us before. It was really loud.
So if we're shouting at you, we apologize. It gets a little noisy here at times. Lots of pilots out flying this morning.